Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Let's get into chapter 5. We're back in medical, and this is an interesting chapter because we get introduced to the hunter. But let's check our store because I forgot what we have in our inventory. You can tell I do a lot of preparing for these videos. So you notice that it gets darker here. Now these things are like lit up by just barely any lights in these things here. Don't be afraid of using your stasis because there's literally a stasis thing right around the corner here that we can refill it up. You can see how we just, with one Ripper Blade, we was able to clear both of those lurkers. Which I didn't know those lurkers were coming in, I'm sorry. I know it's supposed to be a walkthrough.
What is this? Research, of course. I'm so close to finding that missing factor. A Uniton just would understand.
Alright, so this is our first Guardian right here. What you want to do is you bring out your fire, hit him in the middle of the fire, and it almost will always insta-kill him. You clean this guy up with a pulse cutter. If you want to check if he's dead or not, look for the item. If he drops an item, you're good. Because if you go near him, what he ends up doing is he ends up one-shotting you. And you don't want to do that. We have a level 2 thing now, so we can come back here and grab these.
Clearance confirmed.
If you have any health damage, you actually can get it over there on the bench. So what's going to end up happening is we're going to run into an issue up there. Let's grab this wheelchair. You come back over here. Throw this wheelchair at this. When we go up there, there's going to be lurkers that spawn up there. So go down here. Try to take out both arms. There you go. There should be 2 lurkers though. There's another trigger point right over there. So what we should do is we should look and see if we can get a fan blade of some sort. Not seeing a fan blade. So let's go ahead and open here. This is going to trigger another lurker. Right here. There we go. And this shouldn't trigger anything. But as always, there's stasis right up here, so feel free to use your stasis as freely as you'd like to. Come in here, a couple another 2 level 1 locks, some more Ripper Blades, and a new log.
Patient log retrieved.
There. I have to record these days. The old memory, you know. As I was saying, the new treatment I'm developing should be just the ticket. The trial is very promising. Trial? You'll be back at your post in a jiffy with me, none the wiser. Unless you don't trust me.
No, of course I trust you. Let's give it a shot.
Open this door first. You don't want to do it later, because we're about to get a big cutscene. We see now that Nicole was actually a hologram.
Shipwide transmission override. Isaac Clark.
Just a trick.
Isaac. Make us. Dr. Brennan's nearest and dearest. We were colleagues, you know. Dr. Chalice Mercer. Are you the reason the marker won't begin? That's it.
That's Cooey for Cocoa Puffs.
Convergence is installed. She's meddling. How is the question? But even if I was to ask, I suspect you're not the talkative type. And I haven't fully explored the cause of death as that missing factor. Dismemberment. Now I think we're on the right track there. Try and relax, Mr. Clark. Convergence is so close. Maybe your death will tip the balance.
What is? Does he have like a Bluetooth nail gun or some shit like that? All right, so this is the hunter. What you want to do as the hunter is you want to take his leg off. You can stasis him early if you want, but you don't really need to. Then hit him with your stasis, and at this point you just want to buy time. I think it's like 30 seconds. It might be less than that. Hit him with stasis again. You want to kind of drag him over to this side of the room as much as possible. Don't be afraid of using all your stasis. Just make sure that it burns as much as possible.
This will work. Isaac, you there?
Daniels, open the chemical lab!
What?
Just do it!
On it. It's open. Go.
Here we go. And the door's slow. All right. Bring out your flamethrower. Don't worry, the hunter's not going to chase you through here. We won't see him again until we get into the surgical room. Feel stasis.
Isaac, Nicole's broadcast.
It was a trick by a fucking unitologist. Dr. Mercer. He's locked down medical to experiment on the crew.
Oh, God. Every way out is locked down through one of the offices. Must be Mercer's. I can brute force the internal doors, but you'll have to reach his office and lift the lockdown manually.
Alright, so we're going to kind of force our way through this. So you do this quickly.
Mr. Clark, my hunter may regenerate.
Run. Grab. Stasis. Get through. Once you're through here, the hunter won't bother you anymore. You're good. You're good until later on in the chapter. Now we get our last weapon. No, we got one more weapon. We got the force gun still. We get the line gun, which the line gun is really fucking good in this game. Perks about the line gun: it has a very wide arc. It's kind of like a big plasma cutter, right? Go ahead. It's like a big plasma cutter. We don't have enough fire anyway. So you can hit two limbs at the same time, so one shot can do 2 damage. It also can hit all 3 of the lurkers' limbs at the same time.
Surgical log. Dr. Chalice Mercer. It's a shame. When I began my research,
So let's watch it.
Helen's kind insight to the marker was being examined.
See, like that, 2 shots toward the top of the arms will instantly kill the slasher.
I saw your hunter. I know who it used to be. That cellular regeneration? God, don't you see what he's done?
Oh crap.
I agree with Amelia. If this is unitology, I want no part of it. My diagnosis. 4 terror suspections with severe dementia reported on the Aegis 7 copy. Amelia, for example. The only Amelia is ever mentioned was his wife.
This is not.
Amelia Kai.
something that was planned. Normally these three things aren't here. So stasis this guy. Stasis again. I am playing sloppy right now, boys, and I'm sorry. Stasis unit right in here.
Clearance confirmed.
There's a actual large med cat right here, so like you can top off. Always a large med cat. Med pack in this room.
Warning. Local door protocols.
So I suggest you top off here.
Rebooting system. Please stand by.
Who's there? Oh God! Hold on. I can help you.
Not me. Save hydroponics. We're all dying. Air's poison, but there's still time. Her enzyme will work if... She just needs liquid nitrogen. Save us!
He was right. Air quality is dropping ship-wide. Something's poisoning the oxygen in hydroponics. If we lose our air supply...
He said we could fix it. He came looking for liquid nitrogen, and there has to be some in the cryogenics lab.
Okay. Not like we have a better option. I'll clear you a path to cryo.
Door protocols rebooted. Thank you for your patience.
Alright, so the best way to do this is to actually go back this way
Tested.
and not go through the morgue. Hit a stasis on this guy.
Who's attacking the deck? There's gotta be. Here! There's emergency bed controls at the security checkpoint. Go!
Walk through
I'll
here.
try to lock him out.
Fan. Stasis. You come through here and we're back in the security room. You can very easily turn off all the gas.
Toxic hazard cleared.
Okay, it's clearing. Mercer pumped that gas in from hydroponics. If the air's already that bad,
I'm gonna need a faster way to cryogenics.
I'll open the other door from the chemical lab. It'll take you straight there.
Alright, so we have the ionized thing we can buy now. So go and grab the ionized grabber and grab one more node. So we have 5 nodes in total. Shouldn't be an enemy here, but be ready as always. Make sure you recharge your stasis on the way by. We should be safe until the boss fight, which I'm going to use air quotations on the boss fight because this is a really quick chapter. You're going to hear hunter sounds, but he actually doesn't spawn. Grab another bronze semiconductor back here. And here's like a little area to load you up for the boss fight. So there in the middle there's liquid nitrogen right there. the trigger point doesn't click until you grab that, so I suggest grabbing all these boxes first. Shoot out this vent. Grab your liquid nitrogen.
Seeing my hunter unleashed is almost worth losing my other patients. But you and Dr. Brennan have delayed me enough.
If you've heard Nicole,
I have never shown you anything but courtesy to Dr. Brennan. Can you say the same?
I can say I'm not a fucking murderer.
Speaking of courtesy, do I have used time for fixing the Ishimura's engines? Our homecoming will be truly divine. And I doubt even you can stop a convergence event fueled by the entire population of Earth.
You take these things to Earth, it's all over.
Only for the faithless. Humanity will be made whole, Mr. Clark. With or without you. I'd say you've chosen your side.
Alright, if you stand here, the hunter will actually spawn out of the vent right in front of you. Wait till he goes inside the chamber and leg him with the fan. As soon as you leg him, stasis him, and then you just run in here and click the computer. You won the boss fight. Don't worry about these guys. They will go away before they even attack you. All the enemies in the room leave. And you're done with Chapter 5.
Bastard locked me out again. Isaac, you okay?
Stop that hunter. But Mercer's gone. He wants to take these things to Earth, Kendra. You have to seal the captain's nest and warn Hammond.
Okay, I can seal the nest, but I haven't been able to reach Hammond since he went to the crew deck. Isaac, our air quality is falling fast. If you've got liquid nitrogen, we gotta fix hydroponics.
On it. Keep trying to reach Hammond. Mercer, I don't think he's done yet.
Another free node here. That gives us 6 nodes.
Isaac, the hydroponic tram station is sealed off. You'll need another way there. Take the tram back towards the hangar, then head to the repair station. Remember where you took that broken tram car off the tracks? There's an access door in there that'll take you to hydroponics.
See, I didn't remember him being there either. Like, I'm kind of coming back on my word, like, knowing all the spawns. Well, like, to be fair, like, some spawns are dynamic. Like, that might just have been the intensity thing. Because if you're doing too well, they'll throw certain things at you. Like, I don't know if that was something that spawned behind me or not, but it doesn't matter. We're going to go through hydroponics. To do that, we need to go back through the tram control in the hangar.
Flight deck tram control. Now arriving at flight deck tram control.
Alright, you can do some selling here. If you really want to upgrade, you can. There's a bench right behind us. But we'll get a bench before we need to in hydroponics here. You have 2 chances to fill your stasis up, so you should have full stasis going into the hydroponics. Normally, you don't run into anything coming through here.
Filters. That air's not safe to breathe.
Yeah, I smelled it. The whole deck's rotting.
I'm reading a huge mass in food storage. Too big to be anything they grew. It looks like the source of the poison gas. That patient in medical, he said something about creating an enzyme, right? Maybe the scientists left the workstation open.
Make sure that you open up the tram so you can fast travel back here later. You're going to need to. With a small med pack here. And I think this is where we're going to end the video at. Thanks everybody for looking. If you like it, make sure you watch the next video. Thank you, bye.